Welcome to Martech Explained, the video series where we help you navigate the ever-growing marketing technology landscape. In this video, I'm going to be answering some of the web's most searched for questions regarding CRM. So let's see what we've got. What CRM stands for. So CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. So it's a type of software where you kind of keep all your customer data, so things like your contact details for them as a minimum, but you can probably also keep records and things like that in there as well. What CRM systems are there? Well, as you'll have seen if you've seen earlier videos or looked at the marketing technology landscape at all, you'll have seen that there's an awful lot of systems out there. In total, there's over 7,000 marketing systems. In terms of CRM, there are hundreds. It really is a hard one to answer, but I'm sure you'll have heard of the likes of things like Salesforce, which is one of the biggest systems out there. But there are systems out there to support a wide range of businesses depending on your size and your exact needs. What CRM should I use? Well, I suppose as I just alluded to there are a lot out there. Depending on your budget, your company size, what you're trying to achieve, exactly what your requirements are, that's going to vary. We have just done a video on how you should select marketing systems. So I'd check that out if you're looking to understand how you should choose software. So I can't really answer this one specifically for you, but I'd say just really dive in there and start understanding your requirements and exactly what your needs are, and then go from there. How much CRM? How much is CRM software? Well, obviously, again, this really varies quite a lot between the different systems. So I won't give you a non-answer here. What I'd say is the systems out there that some are going to be free, but they're going to be much more limited in terms of functionality. The systems out there that are expensive. So just to give you an idea, we pay somewhere in the region of £30 per user, which will translate to roughly 40 to 50 euros, dollars, depending on what currency you use. So fairly inexpensive, particularly if you have a lower number of users. Whereas there's other systems out there, particularly bigger solutions, which are much more enterprise focused, which are going to be fairly expensive. I think the key thing to focus on really is what you're going to get back from it, what return on investment you're supposed to get, rather than how much the specific system costs. Because if a system is going to help you return a lot more revenue, the cost is less important. And then lastly, why CRM projects fail. I think that's a really interesting one to tackle. It's a very big project to implement. I know there's other systems out there that are going to be harder to implement, but really you require quite a lot of buy-in from different people. So I suppose that's one of the first points I'd like to touch on. If you've got an IT team or a marketing team or something like that trying to implement CRM system, the main users of a CRM system are generally going to be your business leaders and your sales people. So if they're not involved in the process and really bought in from the beginning, then you might have a hard time getting them to use the system later on and really embrace the system. So I suppose the key point that I'd like to leave you with here is to liaise particularly with that sales team early on. Make sure you capture whatever issues and requirements that they might have. Really emphasize why it's going to help them do their jobs and how it is going to help them do their jobs, and less about all the extra admin and things like that you think they might need to do. So really focus on how it's helping them, not hindering them. I suppose other than that, reasons they might fail, potentially you've picked a system that's not right for your business. Potentially it's too large or too complex. I know some of the systems I've looked at out there when we're looking at CRMs that we might want to use are just too complex for what we need. You know, they've got far more functionality than you could possibly use and far more functionality than we need. So it's going to be a lot harder to kind of prove ROI for that project, but also it means it's a lot harder when we come to teach people how to use it. It's a lot harder to kind of show them the ropes because there's so much more to learn. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give us a like. If you have any questions or you'd like to share your thoughts, please leave a comment. And if you'd like to keep up to date with future content, make sure you hit that subscribe button.